Hey guys, it's Betsy from Little Pink Pampalose again. If you've watched all 3 of these videos, thank you. Awesome. I'm really excited to be here doing this. I'm really excited that you guys are excited about it. It was really nice when I posted up that I had started this page, which really just started as a way for me to document what I was sewing for Cora and Colin. And it turned into just people being really interested and excited about what I was doing. So I, figured why not give it a shot, even if I only do a few. Hopefully I make somebody happy. So I'm going to show you a couple of the different styles. You'll see when you go to Etsy, these aren't necessarily the fabrics that are listed on there. These are just items I've made for Cora, but I wanted to show you that the same pattern can get you multiple different outfits. So there's only 9 listings up, but there's 100 different combinations for you to make, which is really great. All right, so first up, this is from the Tea Party pattern. It's the Tea Party Peplum. It has the classic neck, racer back, and it's a little shorter, so it's a peplum. Same pattern got me this dress, which was her first birthday dress. Classic front with the mini cap sleeves, scoop back. These are the little cam snaps I was talking about, and a full length skirt with dress. So different back makes it fun, makes it very different. The next is the Seaside collection. So this is a cute little dress I had made that now it fits her like a shirt. Same pattern, but it's got sleeves. Same pattern, different fabric, same little flutter sleeves. And I forgot to bring down, she has a white one too that has a big ruffle collar. And the ruffle collar one can also actually be one-shouldered as well. And those go up to pretty big sizes, so that's nice. So even, little older girls can wear them too, not just little babies. This is the All Seasons dress, and it has multiple options as well. I made a matching one for a friend, Sam, for her baby girl. So the Cora and her can have matching little outfits. But this has many options as well as the flutter sleeve or ruffle sleeves. You can put a collar on this one as well. So, and it also comes as a shirt, not just a dress. And then the rompers. So this is the Playgroup romper. This is one of the cute little things. This is vintage fabric that my mom found that she had from when she made me something when I was younger. I did some embroidery on it. So that's the beauty of these patterns. You can really customize them. I don't have the embroidery part listed on the site, but if you're interested in something like a monogram, a little flower, butterfly, whatever, anything, just send me a little note through the Ask a Question when you're on the specific pattern. And then we can go from there and I'll make you your own custom listing. And we'll figure out price based on how big and what it is you want. But there's so many things that you can do. So this is the bubble romper. It also comes where you could get a skirt overlay over it, so you'd still have the snappability underneath, but you'd have a nice little skirt over it. So you could really mix multiple fabrics in this one. So please write that out when you send me the little note of what size and what fabric you want. Say, I like these 3 fabrics, I'll find a way to make it really fun, which it's great. The one I made last night, that if you were on Instagram, you maybe saw a sneak peek of me sewing. This is the one I made last night. This is the same pattern, the Playgroup romper that I just showed you, using fabrics that are going to be in the collection. So I'll go over those in a minute, but as you can see, this is a beautiful ombre. It's a little lighter, so I don't suggest that it is a skirt on anything, but it's great for the bodice. It's so pretty. You can see this is even, the inside lining is the darker part of the ombre, so it was what was below here, below this part. And then this beautiful fabric, and you can't really tell, I think, on here, but there's gold sparkles painted in, into the fabric. This fabric's compliant because you can't actually scrape the sparkles off, which is a big deal. So things that have glitter and things like that usually aren't compliant. So you have to get testing done to make sure they're okay. And the cute, sweet little back on here. This pattern is really fun. It has another way that you could do the front, just like you saw on the other where the strawberry was, where the sides are different colors than the front part. So you can really make it so many different ways. This also has a few sleeve type options that you could do. And then the last thing that I know a lot of you were really interested in, my little Sunday romper. This is actually a mashup of 2 patterns that I made, and I'm gonna have to I drafted it to make it bigger than the original top pattern I had. So measurements will be important for you guys if you want to send me your measurements when you're ordering up this one. It's only available in a few sizes for a few reasons. I want to make sure your kids are safe. Pom-poms, they're not a no-no, but they're also not the best. They can be a choking hazard, and I don't want anybody choking. So I only listed it for 3T to size 6. Bigger sizes, I don't think it'll translate as well, and the smaller sizes, I'm just nervous about these little pom-poms, as well as the neckties. You know, they're as long as they need to be. I didn't make them any longer, but still, younger kids, you just never know. So be careful when your kids are wearing this if you've got this one just with the ties. There are 2 little loopholes, so you loop it through and tie it in the back so it's not tied around your neck, which I like. But still, if they come untied and kids grab things, you want to be careful. Stuff like that. Want to keep all the kids safe. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was the difference between, you know, what I'm sewing and what you might be able to buy at Target, wherever. The finishes inside, a lot of things that you'll see from Target will just serge the edge on the inside and call it a day. I tend to do a fully lined bodice, and it's now not zooming in so good. Do a fully lined bodice where it encloses that seam so you don't get the rubbing like on the little baby's chest. Some of the items I have are serged down the side like this on the inside, but so nothing will fray. And a few of the other items actually have French seams. So this, you know, it's a little more fancy finish. So the inside, I don't know how good you're gonna be able to see it. The inside has no exposed edge, no exposed thread from the serger. It's all sandwiched in between. So the outside has one little line of stitches, and then this inside has a line of stitches, so you don't actually see any of the edges of the fabric or any of the serged edges. And like I said before, all of the linings, all of the bodices are lined, so you don't have any rubbing of the raw edges, and it just makes it look nicer. So that's some of the patterns that you'll see. Not in those fabrics except for that one romper, but it's real fun, and I think you'll love seeing all the different combinations that you can make. All right, bye.